Shabbat Shalom, Rabotai. Parashat Vayelech has one of the most amazing statements that is very unassuming. And the reason is because we use it in our everyday vernacular, and yet we don't realize how its origins really originated with Moshe Rabbeinu and a pasuk. Whenever we see people, we say Ad Me'ah Ve'esrim, or we're at a Simcha, we say till 120. And if you look at this week's parasha, we see that Moshe Rabbeinu is mentioned as being the person who is going to live till 120. And Rashi adds a very interesting comment. And he says that one of the greatest things about Moshe was that he was born and he passed away on his birthday. The words of Rashi read as follows. We say in the pasuk, Moshe Rabbeinu tells him, listen, I'm 120, I'm going to die, and I can't cross the Yarden. Rashi on the pasuk says, Hayom milu yamai ushnotai, v'yom ze noladti, v'yom ze amut. And we're supposed to understand from Rashi how great a thing it is to be born and die on the same day, where our days are completed. How do we understand this? What, there's a ma'alah to die on the day of your birthday? A day that's so happy, where we should be giving you candles and saying, look, it's celebration of life, and all of a sudden we're celebrating death? Saw a great perush that was talking about Amalek himself was a mechashef, that he was actually a voodoo doer. And when he was going to take people from Amalek for his army, he would find people who were having a birthday that day. And he said, you know what? This guy will not be killed. Why? Because his physical body, he has a special ma'alai, he has a special mazal on this day, and I want to keep him alive. Because his body is what the ikar is. So the birthday was glorified by the mechashef, not because of his spiritual attributes, but because of the physical, that his body was left intact. Rabotai, we know that in Judaism it's the exact opposite. We don't glorify the body. We struggled for generations against regimes who believed this, that their bodies were their temples and were the greatest asset that a person ever had. Where hafuch, Moshe Rabbeinu was trying to say, and brought out by Rashi, is that it's such a great thing that when your days are completed, and what results is the passing on to the next world, because that's the ikar. All of our ma'asim tovim, all the good deeds, every good word that we ever spoke, every mitzvah that we ever followed is going to be recorded, and we're finally going to meet our maker, the person or the entity that we lived our lives for, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We get to meet that person, that entity, when we pass away. And that was the ikar, not the physical. Amalek got it wrong, that the birthday was protecting that. We said, you know what, a person, he has a zechut here now. My days are completed. And that's what we need to do. We need to understand and live our lives to understand, you know what, not here is the main part, but above is the same part. And if we do that, we'll merit a Shana Tova and a Tizkul Shanim Rabot.